Cancer. This is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is your message. So you take the energies that I describe, where and how they resonate in your life. This channel is filled with them, so any message that calls to you is for you. If you're looking for a personal message, I also do those. Please check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, to look for the service that is right for you. You can book and schedule in privacy right there. Okay. So whenever I see this energy, something's off. At this point, I'm not sure what it is, but something's off. Co-create with spirit in reverse means there's been a disconnect, that we're not in sync with where spirit is trying to guide us and lead us. Lots of times with Cancerians, it's because we're deciding that we have to do things, we have to be things, we have to, all of this crazy criteria that's actually getting in the way of what spirit wants us to do. If we could just reconnect, our lives would be so much smoother. It would be so much easier. But we feel like we have to impress. You know what's so powerful is that I just saw a real live, I live in Texas, so it's not rare, but for the first time ever, I saw a live armadillo come into my path. This animal totem come into my path. And everything I read about it was boundaries. Are you setting healthy boundaries? This boundary is a boundary for yourself. Yourself and your expectations for who you're supposed to be, how far you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to be doing, or what title you're supposed to have at this time. There is like an intrinsic, an internal disruption of boundaries for you against you. And that will then be reflected in boundaries that are being decimated externally. And you'll see it. You would be feeling it already, Cancerians. You would already be feeling, why did I sit around and talk to that person for an hour? I know that they wanted me to, but I did not have time. And now I'm behind, and now I'm exhausted all day. And now I'm working till 8 o'clock at night instead of getting out of work at 6. Because everything keeps compiling, right? This is an outward sign that there are internal boundaries that you are combating inside yourself, that you are not respecting. And externally, that's going to be how people treat you. It's going to be how people start to interact with you. Don't hate yourself too much for this. I think that it comes from a good place. I know that it comes from a good place, Cancerians. Wanting to be kind, wanting to be sweet, wanting to be caring, wanting to be loving, wanting to help people develop and nurture. But I've got to say, I just got this message. Oh, this was a specific person. Could be a Virgo or somebody that comes across as very kind, very tender, very gentle, and very sweet. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're being deceptive. They very well may not be deceptive, but it's this, because we're the mothers of the zodiac, whether we're male or female, as soon as our maternal, paternal instincts are triggered, that's what brings our boundaries down. and what enables us, people to walk all over us. So this is a person who is a very needy energy. This is a person who has a very vulnerable energy. And I have absolutely confirmed from Spirit as I'm channeling this message, that's the way this person gets what they want. And that's how they seek out the people who give it to them. Those people who are naturally nurturing and naturally have parental triggers that go off. And it's like, feed me, I'm hungry. Care for me, this is how they get people to serve them. Take care of me. Do this for me. I need. What you need, my love, is to set the boundaries now. That's why this message is coming to you, because Spirit is like, you are throwing yourself off spiritually. And there can even be something spiritually off in this relationship, in this connection, or with the person themselves. And I think that you already perceive it. You know something ain't right here. Their spiritual energy is toxic in some way. It doesn't mean that they're a mean, malicious person. It doesn't even mean they're doing this intentionally. And I think, right? Tell me if you agree. This is how we always argue with ourselves. Well, it's not their fault. They weren't doing it intentionally, so that doesn't make them bad. They don't have to be bad to be bad for you. And what is really bad for you, especially if this is somebody like one of your children, that you can't just get out of. I know that the spiritual answer is cut them off. You can't cut your fucking child off. You can't cut your spouse off. Well, you can, but that's a little bit difficult. It's not always such an easy answer of cut them off, just don't talk to them anymore. No, that's the easy way out. This is, you have to set boundaries with this person, and that's why the boundaries came out. It wasn't cut them off, get them out. We have cards for that too, bitches. Hello. You saw the card that come out, be loyal to what you love, that's your energy. You saw the card that I was waving, be loyal to what you love, that's your energy. That's what came. I can't find it again. It was there for a reason. Loyalty. Loyal to what you love. It's your Cancerian energy that makes you want to love and nurture. Somebody can be a good person but be bad for you because you're just telling them it's okay. You can run here. You can run. You can run your waters through here. Run your waters through here. Never ever saying I'm drowning. I'm a Cancerian, and it's so fucking much, you're drowning me. You gotta set boundaries. It's coming to you at this time. This message is coming to you at this time because you can still turn this situation around and turn it into something that is healthy. That is why you're seeing this video. You're seeing this video because you have the power to change the circumstance. You don't have to throw this away. If you can put your big boy, big girl pants on and be an actual parent. Because remember, healthy parents set boundaries. Healthy parents discipline. Healthy parents don't give a fuck about what the child's feelings are. They care about what is healthy for the child. And yes, they take into consideration the feelings. I'm not saying you trample all over somebody's feelings, whether they're your child, your spouse, the person you're with, your business colleague, whatever. It doesn't matter. What it's saying is you can't throw this person away. You've got to discipline and you've got to set boundaries. And for the parent in you, that's going to be healthier for them too, because clearly they need to be told this. They're a little out of control. That's why you're feeling something's off, right? Something is toxic. It's not balanced because they can't shut their mouths, right? They don't know when to stop. They don't know when to control themselves. They're out of line or hand. They're a sweet person. Maybe they're a Virgo, maybe they're a Cancer. I don't think the zodiac sign matters. They're sweet, but they have problems setting boundaries. And then they meet you, and you have problems setting boundaries, and toxicity ensues. The message is coming to you. I don't know what zodiac sign they are. So tell them to watch their channeled message from me this week. Absolutely. Send it to them. Maybe they need to hear it. But what they definitely need to hear is your standards and your boundaries, and for you to finally put your foot down and say, no, you are wrong about this. I am not happy. I am miserable, and I'm sitting here escaping to the bar, out with my friend. I'm getting out of or getting away from where I should be comfortable because I don't have the balls to set the fucking boundaries. No. Man/woman up, adult up, Cancerians. That's what you need to do with this situation, with this person. Could turn out very beautifully if you do. Very beautifully. Because it's not like either one of yous are a wash or either one of yous are a throwaway. But you gotta set the frickin' boundaries. And the message is coming to you because you gotta take the lead on this. Maybe somebody doesn't even realize it, you know? And that's kind of what that's what it's coming across as, but it don't make it healthy. Oh, but they didn't mean it. I don't care. They didn't mean it. I don't care. Did they do it? Did it hurt you? Tell them. Say it. Let him see. You want to let him see. We're very emotional creatures as Cancerians. You want to let him see. But instead, to protect their wounded sense of comfort, you're like, no. I'm just going to swallow this anger. I'm going to swallow this sadness. I'm going to swallow this toxicity and put myself out of balance. And you know where that leads? That leads to things falling to shit and falling apart. This is where the crumbling starts. I am talking to you. You can stop the crumbling. You can stop it today. You put your foot down. You let him see how you really feel about the situation. You let him see you roll your eyes. You let him see you. You let him see you. No. You let him see you. Fuck off. You let him see you. Let him see how you really feel about the situation. And this is a caring person. So if you really let them see how you feel about the situation, they'll change. They'll change. If you do. Set the boundary. Oh, okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh, see. Remember, there's always an extended, and I hope you guys join me for it. The links are down below. Oh, see. I'm telling you, this is beautiful energy. There's a lot of abundance here. God is still reinforcing this fact that you've got a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of yummy here. There's a beautiful, prosperous beginning. It's saying this is Taurus energy, right? This is the beginning. This is the beginning of something beautiful. This is the beginning. That's why you got to set those cornerstones and set that foundation without cracks in it. And if you don't set them, your building will collapse because you never took the time to do the hard work of creating that foundation. This is the foundation that sets the rest of the prosperity ahead. There is so much potential here. Will you set the foundation? We also have, don't let your past hold you back. See, I think you know how valuable this situation is, or how valuable this relationship with this person is. And because of that, you're like, precious, but you're not holding a baby. You're talking to a fucking adult. Or you're talking to a kid that is maybe still shitting and pissing themselves when they're 3 years old because you don't want to hurt their feelings or make them cry. You're not making them cry. You're not hurting their feelings. Their own disappointment in their own behavior is. And that's how people learn. They learn by having to face consequences of their own bad choices or their own failures. Failures are the best mistakes. That's not you being mean. That is you being you and allowing somebody else to truly be themselves and learn from the circumstance. You're actually preventing somebody from learning and growing when you coddle them. Don't let your past hold you back, as if you have to make up for it somehow. This is saying you have done this before. It's saying, because it's coming out in the future, see? It's saying, please don't repeat this pattern. Because you're going to go back all the way to the same crap. You could wreck this totally if you follow this pattern. Don't follow this pattern. Let's go to the extended, guys. I'll see you there.